Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm so excited to bring you guys on this journey. So those of you who have been following me know that I'm obsessed with homemade baking, especially bread. But I decided to take my bread journey to the next level. How, you may ask? Well, I want to take it to another level. Not only am I going to make homemade bread, but I decided I wanted to back it up even further and mill my own flour to make my own homemade bread. Oh yeah. So I did some research. I scoured the internet. I tried to find local wheat berry suppliers. Couldn't find them locally. I'm in Nova Scotia, but I did find a supplier out in Alberta. So I had them shipped to me. I'm on a journey, guys. I'm on a journey. I bought these beautiful wheat berries. I researched what each one does and what they're for. So I'm not claiming to be an expert in any way, shape, or form when it comes to making bread or milling wheat berries or anything. I'm not an expert whatsoever. This is purely my journey as it's unfolding, and I welcome you to join me on this journey. We'll probably have a few laughs, make a few mistakes. I'm gonna bring some friends along with me. I've already started bringing friends with me, and there's more friends to come. So this journey is going deeper and deeper. I'm going deeper down the homesteading rabbit hole. And if you wanna join me, come along for the journey. So let's do this. I didn't even set up my kitchen yet. I'm gonna go grab the bags of wheat berries, and the first thing about it is that we have to store it properly, because I learned that little bugs and little critters can get into your wheat berry bags. So we need to store these. And if you store them properly, your wheat berries can last decades, which is great when the world is unpredictable and not knowing, if you want to have some wheat berries on hand to make some bread and keep yourself alive. This is great, especially as food costs go up in the world. Wheat berries, we can make lots of bread. And I learned this too. Do you want to know what I learned? Fun fact is that regular flour, when it's been processed and blanched and bleached and enriched with vitamins, that's not as healthy or nutritious as when you use freshly milled flour. So freshly milled wheat berries, there's 3 parts to the wheat berry. And all those together create a whole wholesome, nutritious product and lots of vitamins and minerals. So many. So I'm on a journey to make this healthy bread. I have no idea how to do it. I've read that it's 1 for 1, the same thing as you do with regular flour, but there's going to be a learning curve. And if you're here for it, I would love to take you on the journey with me. So let's grab the wheat berries and my storage items of choice. Sound good? Okay, come with me. So I have my wheat berries in my closet over here. So I've got some wheat berries here. I went all in, guys. I went all in. I'm gonna get everything together in one spot. So these are the berries that I picked. We'll go over them. What did I pick? I will show you what I picked. I don't even remember now what I picked. I'm hoping, I think I know what I picked. Let's go over them. Okay, I picked hard white spring wheat. So hard white is good for things that you use with yeast, like bread. So if I was to make bread, I would mill the hard white. People like hard red as well. There's hard red and hard white, and those are great for bread making. But I was reading up on the hard red, and I feel like a lot of people are using hard red for their baking, but I also have read that it like the flavor and the taste takes getting used to. So I think the hard white would be a better transition berry. I think I might have a lot of luck with it. Then I got soft white. Soft white is more for like cookies and muffins and things like that. So then we've got kamut berries, because I heard kamut's really good for you. I know kamut is very nutritious, super duper nutritious. Here's some kamut facts. And then durum wheat. Now I know what the durum wheat is for. Durum wheat, I know, is the wheat like the salmonella, not salmonella, but salmonella, I think it's called, for pasta. So making pasta, this makes a healthy homemade from scratch pasta. And guess what? There's going to be a part 2 to this video because I also bought a pasta attachment and I'm gonna make homemade pasta. Oh, I'm going all in. So not only am I gonna be on this bread journey, making bread from scratch, I'm gonna be making pasta from scratch. And not just scratch, meaning normal flour. I'm milling my own flour, you guys. I'm doing it. So, flour, power. Like that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got this, and this. Next, I need to store this because this is first and foremost, I have to store this or you'll get critters and bugs and things. So we need to store this. So I researched. So I hope I did good. I hope I did right. So follow me as I go get the items. I'm going to put the wheat berries aside for now while I go over what I'm storing them in. I knew that I bought these really big bags. These are 22 pounds. 22 pounds of wheat berries. So the 2 big bags are 22 pounders and the smaller bags are 5.5 pounds. So I knew straight off the bat I needed big containers. But what I want to do is, because I do plan on using this, if I were to be storing it long term in like a cellar or a garage, I'd put them in those big plastic containers that you see. I think they call them gamma lids. The big grain, big plastic hardy ones. I would put them in like a silver, they're these silver bags. I put them into one of those containers and store them with silica gel desiccant things like that, take the moisture away. So that's how I'd store it if I was storing it for decades, if I knew I was stockpiling the wheat berries. But I actually am going to use it. So I need to make a usable system that I can use that works. The big storage container is gonna live in my pantry and the smaller ones will probably live when I clean off my, I gotta do the dishes and stuff, that's fine. I didn't do the dishes for you guys, sorry guys. But when I clean up, I'll probably have my jars of berries ready to go because when you mill wheat berries, you have to use them within a couple days. So you mill it and then you pretty much use it fresh. So I'd like the berries, the whole berries to be stacked there. When I'm ready to make bread, I mill it and then make the bread. So I want to have the smaller jars there and then the mass bigger in my pantry. So that being said, I found this. So this looked really cool. It comes with a lot of fun things. So it comes with a small plastic storage. I prefer glass, but hey, like if I want to store a smaller amount on my counter with this is airtight. I could store that for my daily use. I could do that, or I could find another use for it. It comes with a little cup, like a measuring cup for scooping. Now this is a collapsible, it's a portable collapsible food storage container. Really cool. It says it's ideal for storing rice, beans, snacks, toys, or other supplies. You just press it down to save space, or you can pull it up to make more room. It's BPA free, which is good. Perfect. So I'm just gonna give it a punch down. It's nice and clean. All right. It comes like this, like fully sealed, and it came in a pack of 2, which is really cool. So here we go. This is supposed to hold how much? 20 pounds. So this will hold 20 pounds, but I've got 22 pounds. So I'll have a couple pounds extra, but that's why I got these jars. I got some extra jars. So I need some scissors. So I'm going to cut this off. because what I like to do is on the lid, I will probably tape this to it so I know what's inside it. That will get taped there neatly. Now I'm gonna open this up. Ooh, look at these wheat berries. Woo! They're so pretty. Look how fresh they are. So what's this one? This is the hard white. So this is what a wheat berry looks like. That is what your flour is before it's flour. How exciting is that? So I'm going to pour everything into this container. Oh, I just spilled it all over the floor. I wasted some wheat berries. How'd I know I was gonna do something like that? A bunch just went on the floor. Left over there. Oh boys. Oh boys. I made a mess. They're all over the floor. Whoopsies. Okay, I'm gonna just sweep that. But here's the berries. So nice. They feel so fresh. No critters. I don't see any bugs. Some people freeze their berries before they put them away for like a week or two to kill anything that might have been in there. But I feel confident. I feel confident about my stock. Now I'm gonna put one of these in there so the moisture doesn't get trapped in there. Okay, we didn't have too many casualties. We didn't have too many. I'm gonna take one of these guys, put it here. So there we go. So I'm gonna just stick it in there. I'm gonna close this up. And she's good to go. So there we go, that's one. That's the hard white spring berries are good to go. They are sealed. They are packaged. No bugs gonna get in there, no moisture. We're good. So let's do the next one. This is the soft white. Let's get the soft white going. This is soft white. Want to see what the soft white looks like up close? Gonna plop that in. I'll just stick this label in for now so I know what it is. There's that one. Ooh, so this is the durum wheat. This is what your pasta is made out of. Look at what this looks like. So the durum wheat looks like this. No bugs. Oh, it fit perfectly. That bag fit perfectly in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the label off and put it onto the jar so in the pantry I know exactly what is in there. And I'm going to put one of these in there as well and seal it up. So that's another one. And next up we have kamut. These are organic kamut berries, which is great. Product of Canada, which I love. But this jar fits perfectly, this bag of berries. Loving it. I love it when I buy things and it works out. Okay, so this is the Kamut. That will get taken care of. Thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to actually mill the berries for the first time. I'm going to show you my attachments, what I chose. If it even works, I don't know. I haven't pulled it out of the box yet, but let's unbox it together. Let's make some flour. Let's make fresh milled flour. Woo, I'm excited. Who's excited? I'm super excited for this journey. It's like my heart is in its happy place when I'm making things as close to scratch as possible. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you for being here and stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to mill these berries and turn them into flour. See you next time.